The Vice Chancellor, Professor Omolade, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Adekunle Adeogun, the University Librarian, Mrs. Faustina Oyoshiku, members of the University Governing Council, the Provost, Deans of Colleges and Student Affairs, members of the University Senate, directors of centers and institutes, heads of teaching and non-teaching departments, former principal officials of the university, my lord spiritual and temple, families of the Inaugural Center, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today, the university is having its 16th inaugural lecture titled Educational Management, Human Resources Issues, to be delivered by Professor Omolade Akinsanya, Professor of Educational Management in the College of Specialized and Professional Education, Hospital. It is a location of significance in the academic career of Professor Omolade Akinsanya. Professor Akinsanya was former director Oluyemisi Obilade Center for Entrepreneurship and Vocational Studies of this great citadel of learning. May I have the honor to invite the Vice Chancellor, Professor Omolade, to please step forward and declare the ceremony open.
By the power conferred on me by the Council and Senate of this great university, I declare this inaugural lecture ceremony open. I wish you happy listening. Thank you.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, our inaugural lecture presenter, Professor Omolade, please rise and remain standing for the presentation of that citation.
Professor Omolade, an indigenous of Osun State, was born at 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday, 9th October 1963, to the family of Chief and Chief Mrs. Chico Fashion of the Sadiku compound in Engineer Street, South Hill, Osun State. She started her primary education at Government Teacher Training Primary School in Elisha, Osun State, between 1969 to 1972, and later to ICC, now known as Ibadan Musical Government Primary School, Mock Plantation at Pata Ibadan. From 1972 to 1974, she attended Queen's School, Mock Plantation at Pata Ibadan. Between 1974 to 1980, and later she was admitted to the United Missionary College Teacher Training College for a year of the INASC program. Professor Akinsanya later proceeded to St. Andrew's College of Education, Oyo State, for an NCE program in affiliation with the University of Ife between 1983 to 1986 in English, Yoruba. She earned a Bachelor of Art Education honors degree in English between 1986 to 1989 from the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, and Master of Educational Management in 1994 from the Ogun State University, now Olabisi Onabanjo University, at Oyo, Ogun State, and PhD in Educational Management from 2000 to 2006 at Olabisi Onabanjo University, at Oyo, Ogun State, and finally a certificate in computer literacy Education in 2006. Professor Omolade Akinsanya has about 34 years teaching experience from 1989 to 2013 at all levels of education. She was once a teacher of English language at the School of Midwifery, Sacred Heart Hospital in Inaugural from 1989 to 1990. English teacher at Saving Academy in Ijebu between 1991 to mid-1993 and was later employed as an assistant lecturer in the former Ogun State College of Education in Ijebu in the Department of General Studies English and rose to the senior lecturer cadre when the College of Education and then forth into a University of Education in 2005. She was recognized as a lecturer. Professor Akinsanya served the Inaugural State College of Education in Ijebu as the School of Education Examination Officer for the NCE program. She was also in charge of School of Education, lecturer and examination timetable preparation, school representative on Centers Committee, school representative on admissions, school representative on orientation committee, coordinator, teaching practice committee, first support of the then College of Applied Education and Vocational Technology, first chairman, University Timetable Calendar Committee, acting head of Department of Educational Management, Director, Center for Vocational and Entrepreneurship Studies, member, GPA Committee, School of Education, between 2002 to 2003, Senate Representative, School of Graduate Studies Board, between 2014 to 2018, member, Strategic Plan Review Committee, between 2010 to 2012, representative, College of Applied Education and Vocational Technology Examination Monitoring Committee, between 2004 to 2008, Cohort College Coordinator for Center for Part-Time and External Programs between 2012 and 2013. She was an external examiner to University of Harvard Department of Education and Management, Real Estate, Department of Education and Management and Business Education, Abisel Boundary University, Akoibi, member, NUC accreditation team to Abia State University, Abia, Uturu, member, NUC accreditation team, University of Uyo, external examiner for PhD degree program for Abisel Boundary University, Akoibi, Ogun State. Professor Omolade Akinsanya was a visiting professor and an adjunct lecturer at the Lead City University, Ibadan, Oyo State. She was formerly one of the instructors and facilitators teaching English methods across all the local government areas of Oyo State. She is also a member at the University of New York, returning officer for INEC in 2000. She has assessed candidates due for promotion to the professorial cadre at different universities across the country. As part of her passion for mentoring the young ones, she has mentored many young children on how to play the organ, piano, and keyboard. She was the only first female organist at the Cathedral of Our Savior at Abeokuta. She was also at one time a part-time tutor at the Wilson School of Music Anglican Communion in Ijebu. She has been an organist in many churches in the country. Organist, St. John's Church, Okeshobi, Ijebu, tutor, part-time organist, Our Savior Anglican, assistant organist, St. Paul's Anglican Church in Lise Ijebu, assistant organist, Gospel Gospel Church, Ojowo Ijebu, organist, Bishop Jadesemi Memorial Anglican Church Ijebu. She has supervised hundreds of NCER, bachelor's, postgraduate diploma, master's, and presently PhD students. She is a member of the following Learning Societies, member, School of Education Creation Center Committee, member, School of Education Communication Committee, member Admission Committee, member Nigerian Association of Professional Educators, and as well member Teacher of Registration Council of Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Professor Omolade Akinsanya.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I invite Omolade Akinsanya to deliver our inaugural lecture. Thank you.
The Deputy Vice Chancellor, the Registrar, other principal officers of the University, the Provost of the Postgraduate College, the interim directors, the district professors and other members of Senate, all academic and non-academic teaching colleagues, members of the host communities, my Lord Spiritual and Temporal, Your Royal Highnesses, colleagues and friends from sister institutions, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, my natural guests, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to this 16th inaugural lecture. All praises and adoration and thanksgiving are given to God Almighty for sparing my life to witness this day and to deliver my inaugural lecture. I thank Him for guiding me through the right path to stand on this podium. It is an honor I cherish so much, so great, wonderful, and awesome. Mr. Vice Chancellor, it is with great pleasure and gratitude to God Almighty that I stand before this August to deliver the 16th inaugural lecture of our great university, National University of Education, the aid from the College of Specialized and Professional Education, prospect, and to God be the glory. I'm delighted to be the fourth female professor in the university. Fourth female professor from the College of Specialized and Professional Education, and the first female professor from the Department of Educational Management. Ladies and gentlemen, this inaugural lecture is being delivered by the third woman professor in the history of tertiary university education, and the three of us are from the mother of all colleges, prospect. It is noteworthy to inform this gathering that today, 6th April, I'm delivering this inaugural lecture, and 9th April, which is on Sunday, which is about 3 days' time, by the grace of God, I'll be celebrating my diamond jubilee. Glory be to God Almighty for this double portion bestowed on me by the Almighty God. In the service of the university, I was the first subdean when the College of Education was upgraded to the university in 2005, and the first female chairperson of the University Timetable and Calendar Committee, the first head of Department of Educational Management, the first female director, Center for Entrepreneurship and Vocational Studies, CEVUS, and the first female professor in Human Resource Management in person. Sir, it is on record that I am the first PhD holder in TASU from Omolade University, Ogun State. As of today, TASU has more than 35 PhD holders from that university. Today, Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, standing here to deliver the nation is the outcome of my experience with my parents and the former school. I feel fulfilled to stand before you as a manager and as human resources person. Hence the choice of my topic, educational management, human resource areas. Introduction. Management is the science from art of getting people together to accomplish desired goals and objectives by coordinating and integrating all available resources efficiently and effectively. Every one of us, we are managers in one way or the other. We all make choices from several alternatives, organize ourselves, and make things required to reach our expectations. For example, this morning, we all decided what to do, what to eat, what to wear, and where to go. All this needs learning for effective implementation. Management began when God authorized the perfect man, Adam, to take care of the earth and have in subjection creations on it, Genesis 1, 26 to 28. And human beings began to employ other people to carry out organized activities. When Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, advised him, he listened and delegated capable men from among the Israelites to serve as judges over others to lessen his workload. Exodus 18, 19 to 26. As human beings continue to multiply, management began to move from simple to complex. Educational management cannot be discussed without discussing history of education in Nigeria. History of education in Nigeria came with two types before the arrival of the British education. And the two types were indigenous and Islamic education. The indigenous education offered in pre-literate era with the community by community members who possess specialized skills or ability in various fields. Children learned the customs of their community and were assigned specific duties around the village, such as sweeping or clearing bushes. As they grew older, the boys' parents introduced them to whatever occupation their father engaged in. The girls of the motherland were taught to farm and engage in domestic skills, such as cooking, sewing, weaving, sweeping, and the likes, in which we call vocational and entrepreneurship education of today. This type of education trained individuals to fit in society by practicing economic skills for self-sustenance and contributing to the development of the society. There were no little cases of unemployment. At that time, there were no formal education like reading and writing. People only depended on the power of their memories to retain and facilitate and to future generations. The Islamic education, on the other hand, was the type that was strictly religious in nature and instructed members of the Islamic sect across all Muslim communities. Its scope were limited to teaching students about the Quranic and Arabic alphabets. The British missionaries came later with the former type of education in 1840. And the missionaries established the first school in 1842. The colonial government rendered financial assistance to the missionaries to establish primary and secondary schools. So many universities were established, like the University of Nigeria, University of Nsukka, Ahmadu Bello University, and as of February 2022, there were 117 universities in Nigeria, comprising of 79 private, 43 federal, and 48 state universities. In the era of technology, We cannot talk of education without not talking of ICT. ICT and conventional education is good for the development of education in Nigeria. And information communication technology has to be integrated into the system. And there is a need for it, which cannot be overemphasized. And then some of these ICT devices include computer and software, telephones, videos, internet, WhatsApp, Zoom, Google, virtual library, conferencing, and the likes. Without talking about ICT and conventional education, how did we develop educational management? Educational management is traceable to the commencement of Western education in the 1840s. The control and nutrition of education were in the hands of the inception of Western education until the colonial government promulgated the first education ordinance in 1882. The commencement of Western education with the ordinance reflects the importance of various agencies like the missionaries and the British colonial government. As I said earlier, that educational management has to do with the science and arts of doing things with available resources. So what are the resource management in education? Resource management in the context of education allows schools to organize the resources they need or have in making appropriate decisions about such resources. Alukoye defines resource management as the prudent utilization and maintenance of human, material, financial, and other available resources. In the work of Akinsanya 2006, consider the resource management as the process of planning, allocating, deploying, directing, evaluating, and organizing financial, human, information technology, machinery, physical, and other resources. Educational resources are important in development of conducive teaching and learning environment. Furthermore, Akinsanya also explained that educational resources cannot be effectively and efficiently managed in the school system when activities are properly organized, coordinated, controlled, and evaluated by the school management team. Furthermore, similarly, Akinsanya 2018 asserted that adequate and utilization of resources are very vital in school administration. Utilization and managing these resources will boost the morale of human resources who coordinate other activities in the school system and also ensure the goals are attained. And for the goals and objectives of education to be achieved, there is need for effective management of resources in higher education. Now, what are the classification of educational resources? Many of us have classified education resources as within 2 or 3. But in my research, educational resources, they are more than that. Some also have researched into that. We have about 9 educational resources, and several authors have already gone up on it. And based on my findings, I have classified educational resources into 9, which are physical resources, material resources, financial resources, time resources, information and communication technology resources, communication resources, community resources, fundamental supporting resources, knowledge, and human resources. Now, the physical resources for every basic infrastructure is concrete, terms and essential. The physical resources include the structure, the machines, the raw materials, vehicles, and other tools that can facilitate organizational activities and the process. In the educational sector, the physical resources include classrooms, lectures, staff offices, vehicles, health centers, library, workshops, and the likes. The second one is on material resources. These are resources that are used mainly for the learners in the classroom. They are described as usable and consumable resources. And examples of them are textbooks, chalkboards or whiteboards, charts, maps, photocopier machine, television, videotapes, and the likes. And the other alternatives of material resources which are tagged consumable, which are biro, eraser, size books, photocopy paper, and the likes. Financial resources, which is the third one, is very important in the school system. Financial resource are the money inputs available for and expended on the educational system. In the school administration, funds are necessary for the procurement of facilities, equipment, and electronic and communication gadgets. And the financial resources include government grants, PTA levies, donations from philanthropies, and internal generated revenue. The next one is time resource. Time is unique and very important resource, which is very scarce in human life. It is the most expensive of all resources due to its non-recoverable nature. Time is essential to every manager, and every manager needs to achieve set goals and objectives of the organization. Time cannot be stored. It cannot be staged. It cannot be retrieved and slow down or speed up or manufacture. Time management resource can only be managed effectively for good results. It is an essential resource. It is irrecoverable, limited, and dynamic. Irrecoverable in the sense that every minute spent is gone forever. Limited because only 24 hours exist in a day. And dynamic because it is never static. Again, the school year is based on calendar year, which may be in terms of semesters, depending on the level of education. Information and communication technology. The results in this category are the tools used in communicating, creating, organizing, disseminating, storing, retrieving, and managing information. All this enhances quality communication within and outside the school environment. In terms of the remote learning resource, teachers and learners no longer have to rely solely on printed books and other materials in physical media housed in libraries for their educational areas. The next of the resource is the community resource, which are both human and non-human. The human resource ranges from religious books, which are within the community, the church, the mosque, the shrine, the commercial arms, historical places, museum, and the like, the landscape. And these are places students have visited and see for themselves those things they have learned in textbooks in classrooms. The community resource include teachers, learners, landlords, curriculum development, and so on. And the non-community resource include features and facilities available within the community. The next one is financial, fundamental and supporting resources, which are calendars, journals, files. All these influences the effective performance of administrators on daily basis. Supporting resources on the other hand include electricity, which generates power for machine and electronics. And supporting services help in the service of inputs and to outputs in the transfer of both material and human resources from one place to the other. The next one is knowledge resource, which is the success of any organization depends on the wealth of knowledge passed by the organization and its members. And the last of the resource is the human resource, which is very vital in any organization. The success of any organization depends on the human resource, which are people in their abilities, knowledge and skills which they possess, as well as their abilities. This is the finding of Akinsanya 2006. The human resource in the school system includes teachers, students, parents, community members, social groups. Human resource is an asset which was invested in to help organizations achieve its aims and objectives. In line with the human capital theory, that is the saying that human is capital are more important than any other thing. There is no machine until man thinks of what makes man think is education. All the big classrooms, libraries, workshops, sports complexes will be of no value if there are no people to use them. And that is why within 1995 and Akinsanya 2006 accepted the knowledge to be imparted especially in the rural areas through abstract teaching. If human resources are present, regardless of whether all other resources, especially material resources, are available for adequate or not. The provisions of the individuals in the implementation of the tasks and activities is an important aspect of the human resource. And to make human resource function effectively and efficiently, good management is needed, starting from planning to the final stage in the management function. Mr. Vice, I will define some conceptual features pertaining to this inaugural lecture: education, management, educational management, and human resource management. Education is defined as the process of imparting or acquiring general knowledge, developing the power of reasoning and judgment, and general preparing oneself or other intellectuals for mature life. Management, on the other hand, is the coordination and administration of tasks to achieve a goal. Educational management is defined as very relevant to educational institutions. It's a complex enterprise with different resources which are brought together and made available to accomplish desired goals. And that is why over the years, different schools of thought have viewed educational management in different ways. Some see educational management as process school, some see it as art school, some see it as science school, and some see it as a discipline school. On management school, we have planning, organizing, directing, controlling, and evaluating. Under management as an we have personalized approach, involve a lot of creativity. And under management as a science, it is systematic structure, universal validity, and stability. And under management as a profession, we have to go to formal education, restrict restricted entry, code of conduct, and association. Educational management is goal-oriented, and that's why it involves organization and tasks. You cannot talk of educational management without talking about 14 principles of management, where we have principle of command, division of labor, subordinate of interest, remuneration, centralization, standard chain, stability of tenure, initiative, and experience. Now, what are the divisions of educational management? In educational management, we have so many divisions. And this includes human resource management. We also have educational administration. We also have educational planning. Education. They also include management information system education, educational leadership, policy analysis education, law, and politics in education. These divisions vary from one institution to another, depending on the availability of the specialized personality to teach or handle these courses. Human resource management in education. The success or failure of any organization will depend on the and their knowledge and skills, which are the human resource. That is the teaching and non-teaching staff members who are the human resource in the education sector. Every educational system at every level depends heavily on human resource for the execution of its program. And now, in the education sector, teachers are very crucial resources for effective realization and implementation of educational resources. And this takes us up to the second one, division education administration, which means the running of educational institutions involving guidance, leadership, and control of effort of individuals for the achievement of goal of an institution. Educational planning is another division which applies rational and systematic analysis to the process of educational development and making education more effective and efficient and responding to the needs and goals of the students and the society. The next one is economics of education. Economics of education includes demand for education, the financing and provision of education with educational programs. Management information system is another area where the system is used for decision making, coordinating, control, planning, analysis, and visual information in all organizations. We also have educational leadership, which is a process of listening and guiding the talents and energies of teachers, students, and parents towards achieving common educational aims. Policy analysis and education is another one. Policy analysis consists of principles and governments in the educational sphere, as well as the collection of laws and rules of the government operation of educational system. Then the next one is law and politics in education. It deals with the administration and management of education in the context of the land. And that is also what are the human resource issues in education. As you have said earlier, that people are the lifeblood of any organization. Human resource issues are central to policy initiatives in education all over the world. While some considerable attention has been given to students' achievements, funding of education, issues of assets, much has not been said on the factors concerning human resource recruitment, preparation, hiring, assessment, and professional development. So I'm going to talk about four of these issues. The first one is human resource policy. The human resource policy represents specific guidelines to human resource management on various matters concerning employment and state of intent of the organization in different aspects of human resource management. Human resource employed in various positions such as managers, administrators, supervisors, and the like. Through these documents, they are able to acquire details necessary for the effective implementation and organizational policies and procedures to be followed. Human resource policy is vital for the individual to follow the norms, principles, and standards, which then carry out their jobs duty as well as in an organized manner. The various types of human resource policies are at-will employment, anti-harassment and non-discrimination, leave and time-off benefits, performance and discipline, and management of resources. The second area is human resource planning, which is seen as human resource requirements of an organization and the future supply of human resources. It is the process by which organization ensures that the right number and the kind of people at the right place and at the right time, capable of effective and efficiently completing these tasks that will help the organization achieve the overall objectives. Human resource planning is also known as manpower planning, employment planning, labor planning, personnel planning, and the likes. Under that, we have recruitment, selection, hiring, and then training. Another area is human resource audits. It is a system verification of job analysis, design, recruitment and selection, orientation and placement, training and development, employee and executive remuneration, motivation and morale, communication, and the likes. And we also actually know from that human resource audit is very much useful to achieve organization goals and also is very vital to which helps to assess the effectiveness of the functions of the organization. Now, the last one is human resource and technology innovation. Because we are in the technology area, that's no way we will not talk about human resource, how it is related to educational technology. Humans are responsible for building technologies, using them effectively, and maintaining them efficiently. Technology makes effective humans to deliver the purpose, otherwise it's common, redundant, and superfluous. Do you sometimes wonder if your job as human resource professional will become obsolete because of human resource technology? That is a common concern. But it's hard to imagine a world where humans will no longer be needed to manage the very human aspects of their organization. The activities that are at high risk of automation include the physical labor jobs, repetitive tasks, and data processing. Note that employment laws will continue to change. Thus, human resource best practices will have to adapt. Automation has already replaced so many jobs and will continue to do so in the future. Manufacturing jobs have been hit particularly hard, but unfortunately, if given the choice between robots and human employees, most companies and organizations will choose robots because they are often cheaper and more efficient. However, the feasibility of replacing a worker with machine does not mean it will happen. At least because of developing and deploying technology is a factor in relation to return in investments. Now we are talking about educational management, we are talking about human resource and technology. Is it possible that human resource can function or cannot function? So what function of human resource can machine not function, despite all our technology? Allowing automation to fully take the hiring process will be disastrous, as employees will get a very poor idea of fit for the position and pass up better candidates who may have less basic credentials on paper. Can technology replace some of these things? If technology is preferred, will employment increase? Human resource is a field that is unlikely to ever be fully automated. For example, there are diverse areas of human resource management which can never be automated. And what are they? Job analysis and job design, recruitment and selection, orientation and induction, training and development, performance assessment, compensation planning and remuneration, motivation, warfare, health and safety, and industrial relations. All these points, they cannot be replaced by robots or technology. So what are the functions of human resource management? We have two types of functions. We have the managerial functions and we have the operational functions. Under the managerial functions of human resource management, we have planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and analysis. And under the operational functions, we normally call them service functions. And these service functions are those people that normally carry out the assignments in the organization because they belong and are relevant to specific departments. They vary from department to department. The operational functions of human resource management ensures that right people are for the right jobs at the right time. You have to take it there and go through it later. You cannot talk about human resource management without not talking about theories of human resource management. So many theories are under human resource management practices and structure, which can positively or negatively influence employees' needs. It's also employee turnover by providing the basis for understanding organization behavior. And some of these human resource theories are organizational life cycle, strategic contingency, resource-based theory, Abraham Maslow's theory, human capital theory, AMO theory, motivation and authorities, motivation and hygiene theory, theory somewhere, participative decision theory, and other security theory, to mention a few. Now we have been talking about functions and some areas of human resources. But there are some areas that human resources do face challenges. We face challenges in the area of human resources. Managing people in the workplace is becoming more complex. And because human beings are unreliable, we cannot predict any human being and we cannot predict any human being. That is why human resource management will face some challenges. And what are these challenges? About what we have staffing. When we're talking about staffing, we say that in the organization, the quality and quantity of people hiring that is higher depends highly on the effectiveness of the recruitment and the selection process. The recruitment and selection process is not always smooth. Some of the employees clearly decide remote areas where the management wants their services. You can see that when you are talking about staffing, some of us want to stay in the cities. We don't want to go to the rural areas. And we found out that the children that are in rural areas, they are suffering. So it is a challenge to human resource management. The second one is poor working conditions. It is the interest of an organization to pay off staff, employees, what is financially commensurate with the service rendered. Again, a healthy environment and motivation are also part of the work for achieving educational institutions. Teachers whose employees owe many months' salaries lose their morale to work. There should be a systematic procedure for reward system in the education system. I still have to give kudos to our vice chancellor because his dream works is trying in not owing the salaries of his workers. Changing policies and government regulations. Disciplinary administration has not improved on this long age. Government policies depend on the person's impact. The result is that no continuity of policies because everybody comes when it is agenda. You can have an example of what really happened in Osun State some years back, in my own state, when they are changing policies. That the incumbent governor at that time changed the uniform of all the students in the schools to be just one uniform. That you cannot even identify a student that belongs to a particular school or to a particular school. So if a child offends, you'll not be able to pinpoint which school that person belongs to. And you can see because of the changing policy, another governor came and reverted the policy. It puts the human resource manager on academic trust and every day need for adoption since the policies are not only ever changing but also traceable and updated. People are employed today without due process, and human resource manager here is just a mere rubber stamp and at the mercy of politicians and their whims and their caprices. As soon as the new persons are sworn in, their loyalists and their cohorts are usually given a quota for employment. This is a challenge in which human resource management normally faces. Another one is organizational ethics and values. Ethics and values are crucial in any management in any organization. There have been changes in the workplace culture, organization structure, and which has become imperative to have values and ethics. The human resource environment is bound to do with an arm of ethical values and issues or challenges that may encounter and damage the reputation of the nation and sustainability. And another one is switch over of teachers. In most countries, there are many private colleges. In Nigeria today, as I've said earlier, and as of January 2022, that we had certain number of universities being established. And we have 202, we have the federal, we have 49, state-owned, we have 54, and private, we have 99. And comparing the two, the private institutions provide better facilities. You can see that they always have electricity 24/7, and their flexibility to staff for survival and profitability in a competitive environment. Some people provide good salary packages to attract skilled personnel from other institutions. It leads to high labor turnover and low retention rates of staff in federal and state-owned institutions, resulting in poor human resource management. You can talk of other challenges, which include poor supervision, poor personnel commitment to work, high rate of students and staff indiscipline, little induction of human resource. What are the main issues in human resource management? The health and safety management of employees is an integral part of the function of human resource management. If you say you have managers, if you say you have human resource managers in the organization, and they are not taking care of their health and their safety, it doesn't go well with the organization. Giving employee assurance of protection and promotion of the physical and mental health enables them to perform their job. And that you can see in the case of COVID-19 pandemic. At that time, human resource managers have to play an unprecedented role in trying to maintain the status quo and the stability to organizations and its people. A lot of organizations turn to virtual activities and team building at the start of the pandemic. Human resource managers have to deal with COVID-19 as health hazard. And at the time, many manage people at the workplace. And that is why some organizations ask their employees to be working from home. And when an employee is infected, the cost of the organization is high. The shutdown might last 2 weeks or more. And remember when the COVID-19 was around, we were told, everything shut down. And in that period, the organization suffered, owing to a decline of productivity and profits, while salaries had to be paid and other expenses had to be made. COVID-19 has opened the door of opportunities to all organizations, thus directing their future action towards developing human resource management. Today, it is no longer news that every organization is as good as human resource. No wonder companies and educational institutions are investing heavily in capability training and development. Really, human resource is indispensable. Now that is also the global standard. Because we cannot talk about recession in Nigeria without first going to the global standard. And the global standard talks about the international standard in human resource practices. And the competitive edge of an organization in the global market has to do with the type of people, willingness to keep the work, and the community commitment towards the organization. The international standards in human resource management practice represented below. When we're talking about global standard, we're looking at the human resources in schools as a global standard. And the purpose of developing global standards for human resource started in 2011 as an international project to standardize human resource management. And then it aims to improve the recruitment process and business through better human resource processes. And the standards, therefore, we have ISO 30448, which has guidelines of human governance. The next one is human resource management, guidelines of recruitment, human resource management of workforce planning, human resource management, and technology. Each of these standards provides set for benchmark in organization practices in each critical area. The next area under global standard is what are the criteria that we normally have under human resource planning, under human resource management. The job of human resource manager mainly includes recruitment, training, salary, management, managing personal relationships in the workplace. The resource management is one of the most lucrative career opportunities worldwide due to its functional career opportunities and excellent pay package. To become a resource manager, people to pursue various certificates, diplomas, and undergraduate and postgraduate management courses, and many universities offer postgraduate courses in human management, human resource management. And apart from that, it includes communication skills, behavior, hard work, perseverance, time management, resource management, and the like to identify human resources. Then, we now go to the global situation. You can see that the pupil-teacher ratio is the standard global measure for the level of adequacy of teaching personnel in school. We have a table there that Nigeria has the highest PTR of 49 as against selected 5 countries. It was followed by India, with PTR of 35, USA 14, UK 15, and Saudi Arabia with US 12. This table points to the poor teaching personnel activities in primary schools in education. Now, the Nigerian situation. The human resources in the school system includes teacher support and the community members and other interests of the group. And when I talk about situational analysis in Nigeria, primary schools personnel situation in Nigeria is illustrated in table 2, where the PTR is used to estimate the adequacy of teaching personnel in primary school in Nigeria. You can see that the table 2 explains the poor personal situation of the primary schools, using the PTR of primary schools in Nigeria by 36 states and federal capital territories. You can see that the state has the lowest PTR of 12 pupils, and although states have the highest PTR of 107 pupils. The high PTR is almost all the states point to the funding of education and poor personal situations. And that has taken into contributions of my knowledge, of scholarship knowledge as a lecturer in this university. Sir, this section focuses on some of my modest contributions, scholarship in the field of educational management and other areas. I conducted research in the area of general education, in the area of educational management, and also in the area of human resource management recommendations. The essence of this general lecture is not if there are no recommendations. Now, you can see that colleges and educations must start human resource departments that operate efficiently at a high level and should be made to function to the benefit of the system. Another recommendation is that academic staff in the universities are part of the human resources in the organization. They need conducive working environment, include the quality resource facilities that can facilitate teaching, research, knowledge creation, management, and development. Another one is that admission of students into higher institutions should be based solely on their carrying capacity. Administrators should take cognizance of the available resources that can sustain the number of students admitted. The JAM quota system should be strictly followed. Government should also provide institutions with adequate power supply, and with no funding activities, universities can generate their own power wind, thermal, solar, and mechanical energy. And in conclusion, permit me to conclude this human resource management in the education is key to providing quality education. Only the education sector contributes significantly to all the other sectors of the economy. And human resource management in education institution is the antidote of the numerous problems in the society. It will rescue kids from corruption, insurgency, insecurity, and other development. There are prudent human resource management of education in Nigeria and African discipline, hardworking, honest, diligent, and seasoned scholars who cannot be intimidated internally or externally but are blunt, frank, refusing to bend their rules. I begin to wonder, or my audience begin to wonder, if there is any certified human resource profession that will fail to keep that integrity of his profession, who will be corrupt and condoning injustice. Hence, they are best to put in the right way. There are enough professionals who are vast and know the dignity of the human resource management that are fitting place, either in public and private organizations. Omolade, sir, my vice chancellor. Today's Inaugural lecture is a landmark manner. It is a day the Lord has made, and I rejoice and I'm glad in it. The success we are marking today could not have been possible if not for the support, encouragement, and guidance of some people who had worked or interacted with and have played one role in my life and no man can achieve success by himself. My sincere appreciation to God Almighty, the Alpha and Omega, the God created me, who has made it possible to accomplish this. And today is not by my power, not by might, not by my wisdom, but by His grace. I thank God for preserving me despite storms of life and showing me numerous blessings in me. God's grace and mercy have made me. I appreciate Him, my comforter, the Holy Spirit. My greatest appreciation comes to my parents. Chief Akinsanya, a retired chief inspector in the Ministry of Education for York and Osun State. He was the principal of Government College in Ibadan. He was the vice president of Omolade International School in Osun State. And to my mother, Chief Mrs. Agnes Omolade, he was the full headmaster and inspector of the Ministry of Education of Osun State, through whose channel I came into this world. Dad and Mom, I cannot thank you enough for the way you brought me up and the virtue you imparted in me. You did everything within your capacity in the budget examination, focus on it to giving me quality and sound education. In the faces of challenges, today I'm reaping the dividends. I also thank you for instilling a high sense of discipline, humility, honesty, and the fear of God that have contributed to my success. The two of you are great disciplinarians, hardworking, blunt, neat, time conscious, record-keeping parents to the core. Both of you did not tolerate nonsense or laziness. All this I derived from you. You never scared the Lord at any point in time from infancy to adulthood. Though you have, both of you have gone to be with the Lord, your good memories as total parents leader. May God continue to grant you rest in the bosom of the Lord Almighty. I also thank my relations in their number, my uncle, my aunties, and especially my auntie Solufunke Fakayo. And I use this place to recognize Professor Jide Owele, the proprietor of Leeds City University, is our Olori. I thank him also. Professor Kai Abiona, and this round of recognition is also my uncle of the University of Ibadan. Thank you so much, uncle. And to my aunties, Mrs. Sumbo Kamakiwa, my husband, and the entire passionate defense family from South Osun State. My appreciation goes to Sister Oluwafemi and her children, to Oluwale. I appreciate you all for your understanding and prayer and word of fulfillment. May the Almighty God be with you in Jesus' name. My appreciation goes to my younger siblings. Unfortunately, they cannot be there. They are outside the country. Professor Olandi Mafachino, my immediate junior brother, Mrs. Omolade Small, Ahmed, and Mr. Alatuos Fashino. God bless you all, and to your pastors and announcement, and say thank you. And thank all the teachers from my primary school to university level, including my parents from GTTC to my appreciation goes to my teacher at United Missionary College. Paraventure, or coincidentally, Professor Adesha one was my English teacher at USC. She taught me English methods, not knowing that when I was to get to Omolade University for my master's degree, I also mentored them. So she was my mentor. So God continue being with you. My appreciation goes to my teachers at St. Andrew's College of Education there, Oyo, Dr. Adelodun and the likes. I also appreciate my lecturer during my undergraduate days at University of Ife there, Obafemi Awolowo University. But some of them are Professor Oluyemisi Oglade, Mrs. Adelabu, Professor Adelabu, Obamana, Professor Kudayo, Professor Akitola, Dr. Lasisi and the like. Such appreciation goes to the alumni of Ife. Great Ife! Are we there? Can you stand up for recognition? Thank you so much for coming. And even my registrar is part. Thank you so much for part of the success. I also thank my postgraduate students and mentors at Olabisi Onabanjo University when I was there. Professor Adeshe Momo, thank you so much. I also recognize Professor Bola Oyedele. Are you here? Please stand up for recognition. I also thank Professor Olatunju. I thank Professor Tagwedu and the late Professor Alaba Deluga, Professor Olufemi Kalesan, who is the Dean of the University, Professor Oguyemi, Professor Dede, you can stand up for recognition. It was my dream when I was having my graduate course. Thank you so much for coming. And my sister appreciation goes to my mentor. After my lecturer retired, Professor Emilola Suzanne Ajibade, they are so rest in peace. Professor Lasuke can also took over my work. Can you stand up for that, sir? Professor Lasuke can also always be at my name or now far with my academic work. May God continue to be with you and your family in Jesus' name. And to Professor Olufemi Kalesan, you are wonderful, you are a good brother. And to all those lecturers that came from the University of Ibadan for sabbatical year in Tasu, I thank you very much. For all the staff of the Front National of Education at Oguna, I thank you so much. Do we have Professor Dr. Odumosu here? Dr. Odumosu brought me here from College of Education from secondary school to Ijabu as an assistant lecturer. And I also thank special recognition goes to all the vice chancellors of this university, from Professor Luka Yoshiku. Please, are you here for recognition? And thank you so much. The foundation vice chancellor, as the chairman, who appointed me as the chairman of the timetable and calendar committee during this sign-off. With limited physical resources, it was not easy on many BSc program and BA program lecture and timetable. I say thank you. My appreciation goes to Professor Shegun Awonisu, who I also work with, supervising our allocation of courses also. My appreciation also goes to Professor Oluyemisi Obilade and TLBC, who was the first female vice chancellor and whose tenure I got promoted to the rank of professor. They have been a wonderful mentor, sister and friend. Your words of encouragement during the trying period of my life made me strong and made me to forge ahead with God's strength. She was the person that chose me as the acting chair of educational management, and after my tenure, she appointed me as the director of Center for Entrepreneurship and Educational Studies. And to God be the glory, many students are now doing well in that area. My appreciation goes to Professor Bayo Miyakila Jadira. Please, can you stand up for recognition? The immediate Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology. Thank you so much for honoring this invitation. We are highly appreciated. The immediate president is the most immediate president, Chancellor, and also appreciation goes to the President Vice Chancellor, Professor Oluwade Banjo, for the scholar in Jesus' name. Words of appreciation is also for Deputy Vice Chancellors of this great university. I cannot thank all the students, non-teaching and teaching staff who have worked in various administrative positions in this university. I appreciate members of the immediate constituency of my university, the Department of Educational Management. I appreciate you. I cannot appreciate members of the chairpersons, chairpresident of NASU, where and the rest. I cannot but appreciate some individuals who deserve my indebtedness. I cannot say enough. Dr. T.M. Salisu, can you stand up for recognition? You have been a father to me. Thank you so much. And also the rest. I cannot thank my students, past and present, fancy and postgraduate students, and the likes, and also my mates when we were at Queen School in Ibadan. I can see Dr. Fumi Shodipo. Can you stand up for recognition? She was my roommate at Abowe. We did our PhD, our masters together, and we had our PhD together. The God be with you. I cannot but appreciate the landlords and landladies of Obabikon community. Can you all stand up for recognition? Landlords and landladies of Obabikon community, which I said, I thank you all. Thank you for coming. For the support, for being an academic environment in all my undertakings. I want to say to my fathers and mothers in the Lord, the general overseer of the Redeemed Christian Movement of God, Pastor and Mrs. Adeboye, and thank you for teaching and fellowshipping in the way of the Lord. And to all assistant general overseers and other leaders of the Redeemed Christian Movement of God, I say thank you very much. And to all Pastor Bimbola, Odisha Pastor, Pastor Kunle, Pastor Dubedi, Pastor Anfoshe, Pastor Dupeson, Pastor and Mrs. Ejakuye, and cannot say Grandpa Adinde, Pastor Nowoga, Pastor Chinedu, Pastor Shakolani, Pastor Abanigo, and Mrs. Dr. Wonide, they are all members. To all our CCG members, Jesus Assembly, Abundant Life, Ogun Province 2, Ogun Province 24, Ogun 29, Ogun 13, all official pastors present, I appreciate you. And then, what cannot enough to appreciate these two people in my life. I appreciate Elder Wayemi, Mr. Sakiwami, and also Professor Akinsanya. God says in everything, always thank God. For this reason, I thank you all for all what you have done. Finally, I extend my gratitude to the members of my immediate family for their irreplaceable love. I thank God Almighty for the mercies and for bringing you into my life. You are my source of joy and symbols of God's blessing upon my life. They are reasons for my stability in the storms of my life. Oluware is on unwavering absent, is watching virtually now. Oluwakonsola, can you stand up for recognition? And Oluwa, can you stand up for recognition? I appreciate you for your understanding and perseverance throughout my academic career. Thank you for being there for me. I love you all with all my heart. You are the evidence of my womanhood, the pride of my life, the pillar of my strength, the source of my life, and also the fountain of my life. You are highly treasured, and not to reach of people who fulfill your divine destiny in Jesus' name. God Almighty, keep watch over you and be with you wherever you may be at any point in time. As long as you begin, I shall never know your name. My Lord and Savior, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for honoring me by coming here today. May the God Almighty honor you and grant you journey mercies back home. To God be the glory. To know is not by my doing, it's not by my wisdom, not by my righteousness. This is all the growth of Sharon, the video of the giant the lion of the tribe of God, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the one who knows the end of the beginning, the minister who delivered me from the mere clay and set my feet upon the solid rock, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, the one who never disappoints, who is worthy to be dependent upon, my only hope and joy. To you be the glory, honor, and adoration forever and ever. He has proven to me that I shall no longer be called forsaken, as his word in Isaiah 62, and 12. Mr. Vice Chancellor, my leadership audit, may I pray your indulgence to end this ignorance, because it is my month of double passion, and that's why I'm singing double portion of this song, which says, have seen the Lord goodness, His mercies and compassion. I have seen the Lord goodness. Hallelujah, praise God. My Lord, you are so good. You are so good to me, my Lord. You are excellent in my life every day. My Lord, you so good. You are so good to me, my Lord. You are excellent in my life. This is my story. This is my song. This is my memory. Thank you most sincerely for your attention and love.
Yes, I know today is another prayer meeting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for your attention and for your time. And at the same time, I want to commend the lecturer for a well-delivered lecture. In case some of us might have missed some aspect of the lecture, I'm here to just summarize that 1 hour lecture in less than 5 minutes. But before I go ahead, I have 1 or 2 comments. The first one was when the lecturer mentioned that she was the first female PhD holder from Omolade University. I was so happy hearing that because I was one of the first sets of that great university. And I didn't have the opportunity to have my PhD there. So I envy the local lecturer. Secondly, she mentioned that there are some aspects of human resource management that cannot be automated. Well, I was wondering when she mentioned that because I was thinking that maybe I was going to meet her for another lecture behind the scene. Because I believe that virtually all activities in life can be automated. Even some young guys of nowadays that are, shying away from getting married, they can go ahead and buy local fuels. And I believe, yes, all those fuels can perform the job of a good wife, even better. But maybe that is for another day. I still have to get some lectures on that. Well, the summary of the lecture goes thus. The lecturer mentioned that management is the science and art of getting people together to accomplish the shared goals and objectives by coordinating and integrating all available resources efficiently and effectively. Everyone is a manager one way or the other. We all make choices from several alternatives, organize ourselves and get things required to reach our expectations. As human beings continue to multiply, management began to move from simple to complex. The lecturer mentioned that education management cannot be discussed without discussing the history of education. And she mentioned that there are 2 main types of education in Nigeria before the British arrived in the mid-19th century. we have the indigenous and the Islamic indigenous education offered in the pre-literate era within the community by members who possess specialized skills or abilities in various fields. She went further by saying that children learned the custom of their community and were assigned specific duties around the village, or clearing bushes. As they grew older, the boys' parents introduced them to whatever occupation their fathers engaged in. The girls, on the other hand, were taught to farm and engage in domestic duties such as cooking, sewing, weeding, sweeping, hair plaiting, weaving, dye production, body decorations, etc. Islamic education was the type that was strictly religious in nature and instructed by members of Islamic sect across the community. It spoke to students about the Quran and the Arabic alphabet. It also extended to the teaching of Muslims, especially the young ones, basic Islamic tenets. She equally talked about resource management in education and gratification. She explained that resource management in the context of education allows schools to organize the resources they need or have in making appropriate decisions about such resources. There are many types of educational resources which are available in achieving the set goals and objectives of education. The lecturer classified educational resources into the following 9 categories. The first one is physical resources, followed by material resources, financial resources, time resources, information and communication technology resources, community resources, fundamental supporting resources, knowledge resources, and human resources. Lastly, she listed some recommendations, like 1, colleges and universities must have human departments that operate efficiently at a high level and should be made to function for the benefits of the system. 2, university administrators should develop strategies for effective management of human, physical, material, financial, and other resources displayed in the lecture to enhance the job involvement of both lecturers and the supporting staff. The third one, staff in the universities are part of the human resources in the organization. They need a conducive working environment equipped with quality resources and facilities that can facilitate teaching of research, knowledge creation, management, and development. And the last one, admission of students in the higher institution should be based strictly on their capacity. Administrators should take cognizance of the available resources that can sustain the number of students admitted. The JAMB quota system should strictly be followed. I want to thank you for your attention, and I want to once again commend the lecturer. She has done a good job, and on this note, I want to say that you are an amazing. Thank you. Congratulations. You cannot sit properly on that chair. Thank you.
We thank you for that beautiful rendition. Today is another beautiful day. You can see the weather, very pleasant weather. We only have our local of Africa University. Is that also? Great event. Thank you very much. Well, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you once again to National University of Education. Our beautiful campus, you must have seen, if you are coming here for the first time, our unique university, the first, the second, and the eighth. We welcome you, all of you, and want to appreciate you for coming. But I just want to speak to us a few individuals to mention important. We want to especially welcome Professor Monta Abayomi Adelaide Aribabu, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology. So this university once again was here last week, and again is here. So thank you for coming. We have so many handsome and beautiful faces here, like I've mentioned. So permit me to recognize and introduce Professor Abiodun Oyemi, former National President of FASCI. We have him here. Thank you. Prof. You're welcome, sir. Professor Gide Uwe, Rector, Lead City University. Please, can you wait here? Okay. Professor Ade Shemowo, former dean. Professor Ade Shemowo was our former dean in the College of the Cohorts then. Now we have the prospect. Thank you, Mama. You're welcome. Professor Lasumba Monsi, thank you, you're welcome. And Professor Fondente Yi, thank you, welcome you. Professor Keye Abiono, Dean Student Affairs University of Ibadan. Welcome, sir. Pastor Mrs. Remy Ngosi Agbonia, RCCD, Ogun Province 24. Thank you. Oh. We also have in the house Pastor Omolade Salisu, RCCD Resource Assembly. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And Nicholas Adekwe, Federal Protective Level, all the way from God City. Mrs. Osolaki, very good friend to Professor Akinsanya. Thank you, madam. Mrs. I like the essay, Mustafa. Thank you, sir. And all other landlords and landladies from Mobile Phone. We thank you for coming. Mobile Phone is also part of the university community. There are so many of our students staying in that community. Thank you for taking good care of our students. Mrs. Shitu Kedi. Thank you, ma'am. This is the program. Ogunsoya A. Olusoda family. All of you, thank you. All RCCD pastors, if you are here, can you wait to Christ? Thank you very much. All RCCD members, thank you. All right. And then the great family, thank you. You're welcome. We also have here the three children of Professor Akinsanya. Akinwami Remy. Okay, it's not around. Oh, thank you. Akinwami Koyi. And my old friend, my special friend, Oreolu Akinsanya. So thank you very much. We welcome everybody, and we appreciate you for coming. I now invite the Vice Chancellor to please come and declare this ceremony closed. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to declare this inaugural lecture ceremony closed. Thank you very much for this.